The next concept is called union. It is a special data type that that is available in C, and it is more or less your structured data type. Almost syntax and usage are similar to your structured data type. Instead of struct, you have to use the keyword union. That is the only difference. And with respect to meaning or usage, at a time in union, it is possible to handle only one data member available among the so many members in the union data type, which means that the union data type shares its memory, and it will allot the memory space at a moment only one data member of the union. You will see how it is happened. Okay, so this is the general syntax. As I told earlier, instead of struct keyword, you have to use the union. Similarly, union tag and all, the same syntax as we saw in the structure. Then this is an example. You create one union data. The capital D is the tag name. Small data, that is small d, is the union variable name. Okay. So in this program, we'll create one union. Data is the tag name. Then by using that tag name, we will create small d. Data is the union variable name. Already you know C is a language of case sensitive. There is a difference between capital A and small a in C due to the case sensitiveness. The same manner, there is a difference between capital D data and small d data, where this is the tag name and this one is the union variable name. And there are three data types. Yes. As I told earlier, there are three data types. We defined integer I, float f, and char str of 20. This is string variable, you know. So the string variable occupies 20 bytes, float occupies maybe 4 bytes, and integer occupies maybe 2 bytes. Out of the three, the string variable occupies the highest memory location. So this is the value of this entire union. In normally, if it is the structure, we'll add the memory locations. 20 plus 4 plus 2, totally 26. Whereas in the case of union, the biggest memory location is allotted for the entire union, not a cumulative value. Only biggest location. Here the biggest is string variable. This 20 location is allotted to the entire union. If it is a structure, we will just add all the data types size to find the size of the structure. But in the case of union, the biggest size will be allotted. So if you put size of data means the output should be 20. You know what is the use of size of function? Anybody? What is the use of size of function? It is used to find the size of a particular data type or particular variable occupied in the program. So here the data is the union variable. If you want to check how much data it is occupied, means we will put size of data, then it will display the result as 20. So for this union, 20 bytes will be allotted. Suppose if you are using this as a structure, 20 plus 4 plus 6, 26 byte will be the allotted for structure type, means here only 20. Okay. Then as usual, we will use the dot operator to access the union variables. This is the complete program. Here we will allot the values to I and F and day, str. That is I is integer type, so we will allot the integer value. F is float type, so we will allot some float value. It is the string type, we will allot some string value. Okay, so C programming is a string value. By using string copy, we will allot it. Then later we will print all the values one by one. Okay, but the problem here is first value, instead of 10, what will displayed? Some garbage value. Similarly for the second, instead of 220.5, it will display some garbage value. Similarly, but the third value C programming will be displayed as it is. This is because union will share the location, as I told earlier. By the way, it will store the latest value only. The last value is C programming, that is alone kept here because it shares the memory. So if you use union members as like in this program parallelly, it yields to garbage value. Instead, we will use the union members one by one as like in the next program. For example, initially in the next program, the same thing every coding, we will allot the I value 10, then we will immediately display it. Then we will allot the 220 for F, 220.5 for F, we immediately display it. And C programming for string value, and immediately we display it. So see the output, there is no problem in the output. Okay, there is no garbage value in the output, which means that you can access sequentially the union members. In other words, at a moment you can access only one union variable. That is the main point, because union shares the memory allotted for the entire union. It will not allot separate memory for individual union members. It will share a memory to all the union members. That is the point you have to remember. Any doubt in this union concept?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I don't understand why there will be garbage value displayed, sir.
Yes, because we are accessing parallelly all the values. Initially, because in union it stores it occupies only one location. Okay, in that location it stores 10. Again in that location it stores to 220.5. In that location it again stores C programming. So
Okay, sir.
all,
Now understood.
all the values are stored in the same location, means the latest value will be available in that location, whereas the previous values are not available. So the garbage value will be displayed. Garbage value means some irrelevant value. That's all. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Uh, Suppose if you are using one by one, as like this in this next program, there is no problem in it, because union concept shares a memory location to all its members. That is the point you have to remember.